The KZN Future 50 with Pavlo Phitidis. Inspiring KZN's business future.
It is time for KZN Future 50, and of course for that we need Pavlo Phitidis from Auric. Good morning, Pavlo.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I wait with bated breath to find which business we're going to talk about today. Introduce us.
Tones Family Health, operated and driven by a young Michael Tones. But this business has a really deep heritage in KZN. It was birthed out of two companies called the Health Box, one of which is in Winmere, the other in Westwood Mall. And this is a family deeply entrenched in natural health remedies. They've been around for 30 odd years, and they have this huge bouquet of remedies to help you get to the other side of an ailment or aggravation in a natural, easy way.
What exactly makes them special enough to be on our list?
Two reasons, Common. The first is it's a story about pure resilience. So pre-lockdown, as COVID was about to begin, Michael came to South Africa to visit his father, who was ailing from cancer. His dad passed within 3-4 days, and it left the family in deep tragedy. And he did what a responsible kid would do. He stepped into the breach, got involved in the family business, because the family business is the essence of that family's economy and well-being, and he's been running the business ever since. So he's cut his teeth in the hard end, not only in an industry he was unfamiliar with, but under enormous emotional pressure of the loss of a father and knowing nothing about it. And in 4 years, what he has learned is quite remarkable. The second reason, Edward de Bono, the late Edward de Bono, wrote a beautiful book called Tactics, and I recommend everyone read this. He interviews 50 people who have achieved success in life, and he identified 5 main things that were in play to support their success. One of them was, whatever you do in business, make sure you're moving into a growth industry, and natural health, organic remedies are booming globally. This business in KZN, small but established, is set for the international stage.
So Pablo, tell me where Tones Family Health could be in a couple of years' time.
The answer to the future lies in the past. Where they started 30 years ago is where they need to begin again. Because if you think about what they did, they had these 2 health shops. They were serving us as consumers face to face. They were having many conversations, learning about our ailments, and they were developing recipes and linctures to solve them. And from there, they built out the Herbe brand, the Lifetones brand, the Nail Fix, Hair Fix brands, the Propolis brands, amongst others, which they distribute around the country. I think this market is set for international expansion. And what I promised Michael is I'll introduce him to the right distributor to get across the UK on the back of the following strategy. Build a brand for the UK. Incubate here your top sellers and fold those top sellers into this new brand so that when you arrive in the UK, you've got evidence of their use, you've got evidence of their effectiveness, you hit the ground running, and here from KZN, we can open up a market that is obsessed with health, needs health, and ready on a strong pound to import South African-built branded products.
So what can we do and KZN do to support them?
The first thing I think we need to do is Louis from Woolworths. If you are out there, Michael is under the age of 35. He's a youth maker based on your youth maker categories. In fact, anyone under the age of 35, Carmen, that has a good product should engage with Woolworths, because Woolworths is prepared to test it on its shelves. And that's what we need from our retailers. If you make products to get them into the market, the best place to test whether they're valid, whether they will be accepted, whether they would be useful, are the big retailers. Give our youngsters a chance to build something magnificent. In the area of exports, well, I'll open that door for him. I've got a really neat contact by a super smart woman who dominates the UK health market.
Pavlo Phitidis from Auric joining us for KZN Future 50. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see what we can do. Listen, if you want to get involved with KZN Future 50, whether you want to be a KZN Future 50 listed company or help out one, or just get involved in any way, you can go to our website, ecr.co.za, and you'll find a dedicated tab right there for you. KZN Future 50.